Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full disc themed moveset. Now this was suggested by Raphius, I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologise. So if you guys have any moveset themed suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. And of course, if you are new to the channel then subscribe because that really does help me out, and something to describe my bell. So before I go on, I do want to say that, well, as you can see right there, it says that this comment was from 3 months ago. So I am going back to old videos and looking at these suggestions. So if you have left a suggestion on an old video, I have seen it. I promise you I have. I mean, I want to say I read 99.9% of comments. I would say 100%, but there's always one or two or like a handful that I never see for whatever reason. So yeah, like if you've suggested something on an older video, I have seen it, feel free to suggest it again. But if you're going to suggest it like 50 times, I mean, I don't mind if you want to do that, go for it, but it's not going to influence me to do it any more or any less. Like I've still got a few suggestions, like on the list, as I say, that I'm quite old at this point, so I will get to them eventually. Just be patient with me, I promise I'll get to them. So for this moveset, going into it very quickly, we've got Destructile Disc, Super Destructile Disc, Death Slicer and Side Bridge as our 4 supers. For our 2 ultimates, we can pick from either Chain, Destructile Disc, Barrage or Dual Destructile Disc, and then Death Slicer, or Double Death Slicer, any evasive and transformation that I want. But as you can see here, I did change Side Bridge to Tail Slicer because it's a new attack. It's basically a disc, so I thought, well, I might as well use that. So going to the first fight for this video. Okay, so the first fight I had while recording this, I'm not going to show you because it was a playing match with limitations off. I mean, like the guy captured a few times, I don't really mind, but the next guy I fought in playing match with limitations on, oh my god, these fights were really cool. So every fight in this video will be against the same guy because I just think they were really amazing. So again, the playing matches with limitations on, meaning me and my opponent will both be set to level 50. So I broke his guard from the very beginning, and if you notice, he's got Final Blow and Bluff Kamehameha, which is very nice. You rarely see them being used now because they're not the best, let's be fair. Like, Final Blow is very nice, looks very cool, but it's not really the most effective, and with Bluff Kamehameha, it's kind of like a troll move, so again, they're just not the best. So there is a huge downside to this moveset. And well, firstly, he breaks my guard there. Like I saw him do it, like it all went in slow motion, but I just couldn't unblock fast enough. So yeah. But the downside to using this specific moveset is if your opponent knows how to avoid one of the attacks, they know how to avoid all of them. So yeah, that does really suck, and really it's with the two ultimates I'm concerned about. So there I go for Super Vegeta 2 thinking, okay, I do need as much as an advantage as I can against this guy because he's good, he knows what he's doing. Like right there, I go for the dual Death Slicer and I hit him, well I tried to hit him with the Tail Slicer, doesn't work, he just step vanishes out the way, so I'm thinking, damn it, okay, so I may be in a bit of trouble here. So I'll break his guard now, can't really do that much to him because I've got no stamina. I try and go for the dual Destructile Disc, doesn't hit him, like what the hell happened? Try and go for another another Tail Slicer rather, completely failed. So I mean, yeah, okay, so I think when I've just noticed now that even though he's just got stamina reset because I broke his guard, he's got no stamina, so I mean, who knows? So yeah, if you also remember, for his 2 ultimates, he's got the Super Key Explosion and the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. So, damn it, okay, that's going to hurt, but surprisingly enough, he's running Super Saiyan, not Super Vegeta, so that's very interesting. But if he breaks my guard and goes for the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, that's just going to wipe me out, it's going to completely wreck me. So, like right here, he just goes for the regular version of the Kaioken Kamehameha. I was thinking maybe I should use my evasive there, but no. I mean, it is fairly even at this point. Like, I'd say maybe I have like a tiny advantage off. Well, maybe he has an advantage because he has slightly more stamina than I do. And that's another thing. I wanted to use the time skip evasive because I knew going into this, like even before I fought this guy or the first guy in this video, and I'm calling bullshit there. That should have broken his card, but no. Yeah, he goes for the Kaioken coming out there. I was thinking, oh, it's not going to finish me off. Like, I think I could have used my evasive in the last second to survive it, but no, he completely wrecks me. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is going to be good. So I have to give him a rematch. I'll give him like 7 fights altogether, I think. Like, I'll give him a lot in this video, but I decided to go for the time skip Tremor Pulse evasive because if all my super and ultimate attacks are similar to each other, then maybe I could use that as some sort of element of surprise, maybe. I don't know, but yeah. I don't really think it does that. Like, I don't think it's really that effective in this fight, well, in this video rather. So there is that. So I go for the the tail slicer there. I want to call this the death slicer. Look, I'm sure this is attacked by Frieza, I want to say. It's like a purple, pinkish disc attack, but I don't know. So I break his guard there by perfect blocking. Looking back, wish I didn't do that because you can see right now I've got no stamina. I try and go for the stamina reset. I do get it, but it does take a second to actually pull it off. So his stamina's recovered now. Like, I have to endure this now. I think he goes for the ×4 Kaioken in the moment. Does he? Yeah, he does, but because I've got enough to use my evasive, I use it. But then again, even though I just got stamina reset, I've just used 3 bars of stamina and he has max stamina now, so there is that. Oh yeah, and some of the fights, like, it may just be this part. It is a bit laggy, like you just saw, he hit me, even though it's like, what, 10 meters away from me, so whatever. Like, the fights aren't laggy, really, apart from that, so that's good. He tried to hit me with the Kaioken coming out there. I hit him, so I cancelled it out. Gets me in the basic saying, square combo there, goes for another Kaioken coming around, no, I was thinking. I wanted to go for the swing kick anticipation fist there, but I went for a swing kick again, so that's completely pointless. Perfect block there. I think I want to go for another stamina reset now. I tried to go for it just, but I was thinking, maybe, like, I thought I had like pretty much no stamina, so any dashing at all would have broken my own stamina. He breaks my guard, and I'm surprised he didn't boost up the Kaioken there, because if he did boost it up, even if it didn't finish me off, he would have been able to recover, you know, before I had my entire stamina recharge. So a bit curious as to why he didn't boost that up there. Go for the anticipation fist there. Imagine Vance, he got no stamina now, barely any ki. He went for the bluff Kamehameha. Damn it. I go for another the triangle stamina break there. It hit him again, but it didn't connect, so I'm thinking, oh, come on. God damn it. So yeah. News got to vanish there. Perfect blocking when he goes Super Saiyan 1. He's got enough ki there to go for Super Saiyan 2 if he wanted to. I think by the time his stamina recovers, he could go for Super Saiyan 3. But I'm thinking, okay, I need to play smart now. Well, I was thinking I was being smart here, but I go for a stamina reset, then I go for the dual destructile disc, the dual death slicer, sorry, and now he just kicks my ass. I mean, if you watch carefully, it's kind of a super Kaioken Kamehameha, so I thought that was a very nice ending. But now I'm thinking, okay, I really need to dig deep down inside and really pull out like a win now. So third match, he picks Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I wonder if he's like trying to, you know, well, not necessarily, maybe because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's got Super Kamehameha and Big Bang, well, ×100 Big Bang Kamehameha. Fairly decent attacks I will make, especially the ×100 Big Bang Kamehameha. So I know what attacks he's running, so I don't need to scan his moves there. Try and go for the tail slicer there. He tried to go for the Big Bang Kamehameha. I'm thinking, well, it's a bit weird, and I don't know if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can do this because I just haven't tested it and I've never seen it. But given he's a Super Saiyan 4, you would think that if he goes for the Big Bang Kamehameha, the Super version, it would actually war. So there I go for Super Vegeta 1, thinking I need to get some sort of transformation in this fight against this guy because he's really good. Breaks my guard there. Looking back, I could have easily blocked that or even perfect blocked it. Don't know why I didn't. Maybe thinking, well, no, I know for a fact I wasn't thinking I was going to then grab my guard deliberately so I get stamina reset because I just don't, like as you see, like he's kicking my ass, so doing that wouldn't be the best thing to do. I go for Super Vegeta 2 there, so I've got as much of a boost as I can get now. He goes for After Image Strike there. Maybe to try and recover some stamina, like in the meantime, but I don't think you recover if you use, well, you recover stamina if you go for, if you use well, any After Image, to be honest. So he hit me with the bluff coming on me out there, so I'm thinking, you cheeky bastard. So yeah, something I figured out about this guy is that when he goes for the back hit, it's not really him, at least in my opinion, he's not necessarily predicting me going for the back hit, he's just doing it and hoping I vanish. Because if you watch throughout every single fight, when he does go for the back hit, he does it at roughly the same time. And for whatever reason, as I was fighting him, I just didn't really figure that out or like work it out. So, well, I mean, I think I did a little, but I think the problem was that as I went to try and perfect block it, when he went for the back hit, I just couldn't do it. Like my back hit lately, as I've said, well, my perfect blocking when my opponent goes for the back hit lately, it's just been terrible. Like I haven't really been playing Xenoverse 2 that much. Like I've been playing to record and I've been doing other stuff. So I do need to really start actually practicing more, I think. So his stamina's recovered now. I'm thinking, okay, there's 50-ish seconds left. He's still kicking my ass, so I need to, like, ideally, I either need to make him, you know, use stamina by vanishing, then perfect block it when he goes for the back hit, or just break his guard again. So thankfully, I've done the former, and now he's got just under 2 bars of stamina. Hit him as he vanishes, so now he's got no stamina again. But on the flip side, neither have I. So I am starting to make a bit of a comeback now. He's got max ki. I've got, well now as I go for the super disruptor disc and the depth slicer, I've got 2 bars. So I know using these two ultimates against this guy isn't really going to be the best. So thankfully, I perfectly block it when he goes for the stamina break. That breaks his guard, but still, his stamina's going to recover before I'll be able to finish him off. And like, I'm thinking at this point, am I going to win by timeout? Because now his stamina's recovered, he went for Vanisher Guard, which was the best thing to do, because if he didn't, that would have definitely finished him off the rush body, the key rush body that I did on him. So thankfully, I do win by timeout. I'm not satisfied at this point that I've beaten him, so I'm thinking, okay, I have to give him another rematch, because like winning on timeout, it's not really the best thing, to be honest. So he picked Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta this time. Again, rarely seen being used, but I mean, he's quite strong, like given that. Just look at how much ki he can potentially have. Like, I think that may be the most in the game, like out of everyone. I'm not too sure. Like, I'm just trying to count how many bars he can have, like 10 or something. I don't know. But if he has max ki and he breaks my guard with the triangle standing break and goes for a final shine attack, especially if he's in the Zenkai boost mode, that could potentially finish me off. Even though, like right now, like maybe, or at the very least, it will completely wreck me. So I'm thinking. He's got Final Shine Attack, and I think his second ultimate is Final Flash, but yeah, like I don't really care about Final Flash because I can kind of endure it, like at this point. But if he has max ki and breaks, like I said, if he has max ki and breaks my guard and hits me with the full Final Shine Attack, that's going to completely wreck me, even though I've got over 1 bar of health. So I do break his guard there with the double standard break and go for the double death slicer. This is the only situation where it can actually be used for, and thankfully I think he starts panicking because it runs out in a second, and it's ran out now for like a second, and he went for his evasive. So I'm thinking, okay, that's good. Even though his stamina's just recovered, he's basically used all of this, all of his stamina. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can pull something out here. He goes for the big bang attack there. Don't know why. I could see that coming a mile away, and even if I didn't, it's just too slow for, really to be reliable. And even if it did hit me, I could go for the tremor pulse. So yeah, he's got no stamina now. I think that was the tail slice I hit him with. No, sorry, that was the death slice because I wanted to come back, but you have to tap the button again for it to rebound. So yeah, 2 bars of stamina now. Thinking he's going to vanish in a moment, so I'll go for the swing kick anticipation fist and set up the death slicer again. Very nice how that hit him. I'm calling BS there again. Stamina break hit him, but I did break his guard, and that did break it. Well, I did break his guard by getting the perfect block off. I vanished there, go for the super disruptor disc, didn't finish him off straight away, so I'm thinking, damn it, did it just completely miss? Or just like didn't register? So I'm thinking, okay, maybe hitting him, but no, there's just a bit of a delay. So 2-2 so far, really fun, like I'm really enjoying myself. I picked the time chamber back, he picks his avatar again. Remember, he's got super ki explosion and the ×4 Carcane coming out. I thought it was a ×20 version then, but no, it's a terrible move. ×4 is just it's just amazing. Well, it's kind of OP, but then again, it takes like 4 bars, I think, to really boost it up, or maybe 5, and then you're stuck in like the recovery animation, so there's that. So I got the Super Vegeta 1 there, again, same reason, I need the advantage over him. If he's running the same preset, he's going to have Super Saiyan, so he could go for Super Saiyan 3, and I kind of hope he does, because if he goes for Super Saiyan 3 and goes for either of his 2 ultimates, and then stays in the form, I don't know if he's got maximum judge, I can't remember, but if he hits me with like the super ki explosion and actually maintains it for whatever reason, he's then going to have no no ki recovery, so he would have to drop out of it, but I don't think he would. Send the ki blast in there and go for Super Vegeta 2. I thought he was going to go for the Halberd Dash there, but he didn't. I think he went for the Aura Burst. He goes for Super Saiyan 2 there. He had almost enough ki to go for Super Saiyan 3. Break his guard, and I'm thinking, well, I actually can't remember how much stamina he had as I broke it. I don't think it was that much, so that may be the difference maker in this fight. Like, I go for two dual destructile discs there. They both completely failed, so I just wasted 6 bars of ki. Very painful lesson against this guy. I tried going for the swing there to set up the anticipation fist, completely failed, so now it's just unleashing on me. Use the evasive there, thinking I can maybe try and get a stamina reset. No, completely fails. He goes for the ×4 Kaioken coming on me out. I think he goes for it again. No, he doesn't. Or does he? Yeah, he gets enough ki to go for it again there. Doesn't finish me off, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can pull something out here. Stamina recovers, go for the time skip. No, kicks my ass. Damn it, I'm thinking, I know I can beat this guy, so I think I've demonstrated this specific moveset enough. I may do this like again in the future, like if they release any more disc attacks. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to use my main build now because this guy is really fun to fight against. I've got to use my, I guess you could call it the fully powered Super Saiyan build because that's my title, I guess. Like the title I have, or the nickname, I suppose, in your versus screen. I just think that's a very nice and like, I just think it's a very nice title to have. Like, but when I say title, it makes me sound like a snob. Like it's just like a nice nickname, I think. So I may as well just call this the fully powered Super Saiyan build. Super Saiyan is my transformation, hyper movement, final Kamehameha and Mystic Flash. That's our 2 ultimates. For my 4 supers, I've got After Image, Super Mad Dance, and Shining Slash. And I did replace Do or Die with Finishing Blow. I think I mentioned that before, or I may have said that I won't replace it. So yeah. He goes for the standing break there, must have missed it because there's no way it's going to hit me. Go for Super Saiyan 1, so I get the advantage when I try and go for the Snap Vanish and Super Mad Dance. He goes for Super Saiyan 2. Didn't break his guard there, glad I didn't because now you can see I've got a ton of stamina. He's got, what, 1 1/4, maybe just under 2 bars now, so I'm in a good place. Almost got the perfect block off there, completely failed. Again, I do need to practice that. He goes for the Kaken Kamehameha. Didn't want to use my evasive there because I just didn't think it'll be the best thing to do. I'm thinking, okay, Super Saiyan 3, I should use that. Look, I've said this before as well, but I just think it's worth repeating because I think it's like a good idea. Super Saiyan 3, given you have terrible ki recovery, and I think the stamina recovery is awful as well, I should only use that for short bursts, like to go for the final Kamehameha or maybe a Mystic Flash or something like that. Or if I have max stamina, max ki, and I want to go for like having, and I want to have like a melee based fight against someone. So, going forward, unless I'm doing some sort of specific moves there, I'm only going to use Super Saiyan 3 for that reason. Because if I go for Super Saiyan 3 now and go for, like what, I've got 5, 6, 7-ish bars of ki here, like what, yeah, 7 or 8 bars. Even if I have max stamina and go for, sorry, max ki and go for Super Saiyan 3, then final Kamehameha, like I'd have like terrible ki recovery after that, so it wouldn't really be the best thing to do unless I drop out of it. But I do beat him, so I'm thinking, okay, I've got to give him one more fight because I know I can beat him with this moveset, but I just want to make sure that I actually can. So he picks Super Saiyan Blue Karken Goku now, or the Karken variation. And I don't know if he's getting a bit desperate now or if he's just trying a different strategy, but in this fight he's quite heavy on the Super God Fist, which I mean, like I don't, like just, okay, whatever. And he's also got instant transmission, and it's actually quite a nasty combo to go for instant transmission then Super God Fist. I think he does this as well. So yeah, I'm thinking, well, Super Saiyan 3, with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he's got a ton of stamina, decent ki, and a lot of health. So maybe I should go for Super Saiyan 3 and try and go for like a melee based fight, but I'd break his guard there with trying to stand and break. And at this point I was thinking, maybe I should try and go for Super Saiyan 3, then hit him with final Kamehameha, then drop out of it, so that way I'll do a ton of damage on him. But no, his stamina recovered pretty fast, so there wasn't any point. Yeah, he just keeps going for Super God Fist now. So I got for Super Saiyan 3 thinking, if I use ki, I could just simply drop out of it, and I think I do. He breaks my guard there, so I lock off, turn around, and go for Mystic Flash. And I knew the worst case scenario at that specific point would be that it hits him once and he uses his evasion to get out of it. So either way, I still stalled him, but thankfully, like, a bit of lag happened, but it worked out for me, so whatever. So I dropped out Super Saiyan 3, then went to Super Saiyan 1, because that way I'll still keep like the advantage of going for like, well, a little bit of a damage increase, as well as the 5-hit combo for Super Mad Dance, as well as Snap Vanishing. And just in case you don't know what Snap Vanishing is, because I don't think they actually explain it in Xenoverse, but if you're a Super Saiyan, and I don't know about Potential Unleashed or the Garden form, but if you're any form of the Super Saiyan, like if you're in any of the Super Saiyan forms, you can fully charge the triangle smash, and it'll teleport you a little bit in front of your opponent. So it's just very useful. You can still perfect block it, but it's still something very useful anyway. So I did go for Super Saiyan 2 a little bit ago, thinking, okay, I can still have decent ki and stamina recovery, as well as like an even bigger attack bonus. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, he's kind of getting a bit desperate by using the Super God Fist, so I go for Mystic Flash. A Super Saiyan 2 Mystic Flash, that finishes him off. I'm satisfied. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and that being said, I'll see you next time.